Hello everyone! Welcome again to my YouTube channel. It's me Alona, your nurse educator and lactation consultant. It's a very good day today because I have something to share with you based on some of the questions and concerns na mini-message sa akin sa sa aking mga subscribers. This is about the lack of milk supply. So itong nanay na ito na nag-message sa akin, desperately wanting to increase her milk supply. Ang nangyayari daw, she is 7 months old, as the baby is 7 months old, ready na siyang bumalik sa work. Now, she experienced shortage of milk supply. Mga nitong nakaraan lang buwan, again, she was very busy. Minsan daw napapabayaan niya na mag-pump regularly. So what happened? Slowly nag-decline yung milk supply niya. Ngayon, she's asking me this. She took these supplements na nakikita niyo sa mga saang parte ng department store o kahit saan tindahan. Alam kong nagkalat na kalat itong mga supplements na ito na sinasabi to increase your milk, minsan ang mahal ng presyo. So, she bought it all. Nabili niya, na-take niya, but still not working for her. So, she messaged me at nagtanong siya sa akin, ano talaga ang kailangan niyang gawin to make sure na ma-maintain niya yung milk supply niya at the same time, she's going back to work. So, I have this few information on this in my previous video, but uulitin ko ito dahil alam kong karamihan sa mga nanay ngayon, napi-feel nyo na yung inflation rate natin. Napi-feel nyo na kung gaano kamahal na ngayon ang ating mga bilihin. Either vegetables, meat, rice, everything, milk, lahat-lahat tumaas. Nagtaas na. It's gonna continue. Based on the economic research, tataas at tataas pa ang inflation rate natin, hindi lang sa ating bansa, all over the world. Kaya lahat ng governments ngayon, they are encouraging everyone to be resourceful, to create your own, to make your own, instead of buying stuff that sometimes it doesn't work, or sometimes it may work, pero hindi kayo makaka-afford because they're very expensive. So today, ipapakita ko sa inyo kung ano yung tinuturo ko sa aking mga pasyente in our breastfeeding clinic dito sa Canada, na natural way on how you can increase your milk supply. Hindi po siya mamahalin. They're very affordable. They are organic, natural, na kailangan nyo talagang kainin. If you can eat it every day, you can do it, okay? So, the first thing that I want to point out kung ano talaga yung mga important foods that can really help to increase your milk supply are this, okay? Number 1 talaga sa listahan ko is molasses, okay? You can buy molasses kahit sa ang grocery store. Ang tawag nito sa atin is asukal na mascobado. Molasses ang tawag nito sa English. Ang molasses is very rich in iron, and I'm gonna read you some of the contents that what we have here. There's 60 calories per 20 grams. May carbohydrates siya. There's proteins in it. There's sodium only 1%. So itong molasses na to, if you can mix it with your lugaw, if you can mix it with your any baking, kung nagbe-bake ka, molasses is very rich in iron. Bakit ito effective sa milk supply natin? Alam niyo mga nanay, pag tayong may mga anak na minsan when your period comes back, menstruation kayo comes back, kalimitan sa babae bumababa yung blood level natin. Okay? Maraming mga babae na experience lang naging anemic sila. If you are one of those na laging mababa ang dugo mo, molasses. It's very rich in iron that can really help to increase your blood, to normalize your blood pressure. Ayaw mo naman na maging mataas yung blood pressure mo. But women who are anemic or who have very high blood pressure, their milk supply will decrease. So, if you are one of those mom na kahit before, lagi nang mababa ang dugo mo, add this one to your diet. It can really help. One thing too that would really help to increase your milk supply is anything greens. Kung kaya mong bumili ng broccoli, buy broccoli. Pechay is good. Malunggay is good. Lalo na pag fresh yung malunggay. Okay? Alam kong maraming mga capsules ngayon na malunggay. Alam nyo mga nanay, kung kaya nyong maggulay ng malunggay everyday, do it. Okay? Kaysa sasayangin nyo ang pera nyo bumili ng mga supplements na ang mamahal and you really don't know kung effective ba to. Right? So, may mga nanay na nagsasabi they're effective for them. Good. Every person is different. May mga nanay na siguro effective sa kanila, but there are some who message me na hindi talaga umubra kung anumang supplement ang binili nila to increase the milk supply. Anything greens, pechay, anything na maybe spinach, kung makukuha ka, or water spinach, kangkong, anything green talaga is good to increase your milk supply. Another thing that I teach my patients on what's the best way to increase your milk supply is egg yolk. Yung dilaw ng egg natin. If you can eat 2 a day, that's really good to boost your protein level during the day. Kung may pera ka pambili ng itlog, always include that one in your diet because it can really help to increase your milk supply. Another thing na sinasuggest ko sa mga pasyente ko is anything nuts. Peanuts, cashew nuts, almonds. Yan. Almond nuts, alam kong ang mahal. Don't buy almond kung ang mahal. But, no, I'm eating now. But if you can buy peanuts, if you can eat margarine is very rich in protein as well as natural fat. At as long as hindi siya saturated, it can also help to boost your milk supply. One thing that the secret can really help for your protein level to increase your milk supply is avocado. Alam nyo, pag kumakain kayo ng avocado, isang avocado a day, ito ang avocado ang isa sa fruits sa buong mundo that can really helps maintain really good heart, blood pressure, really good for your skin kasi very rich talaga in vitamin E and would really help to increase your milk supply kasi part siya ng protein eh. So if you can eat avocado a day, I think hindi masyadong mahal ang avocado sa atin dito. Alam nyo ba, isang avocado dito, alam nyo kung magkano? About maybe 60 pesos itong ganito kaliit na to. Isang peraso yan, okay? Hindi per kilo. Now, other than the food that I've mentioned, molasses, egg yolks, avocado, anything greens, any nuts, margarine, these are all the food that can really help you to increase your milk supply. One thing though, that you have to remember, pag ikay meat eater ka, the protein that you're taking from the meat can also help to increase your milk supply. Pero, alam kong ang mahal ng meat ngayon. If you can substitute meat with beans, anything beans, mongo beans, green beans, red beans, kahit anong beans, could really improve also your milk supply. And one thing that I always mention to my patients to increase your milk supply, eating fish. Okay? Ang fish, lalo na sa tuna or other, alam ko namang mamahal na mga lapu-lapu or other rockfish ang mamahal nila. But if you can afford to buy tuna is sometimes you get the omega fatty acid on it, or salmon head, kung anong sabaw ng salmon. Alam kong ang salmon ang mahal. So you can buy tuna or any other fish na it can also add to your diet yung omega fatty acid. Okay, you can get it from the egg as well. So, kailangan talaga na mabalance nyo yung needs nyo when it comes to your protein, for your iron, doon sa eggs. Dahil kung hindi balance yung diet natin, alam kong ang hirap ng buhay ngayon eh. Minsan ang mga nanay, they stick to isda. Yan lang, ulam na isda. But without vegetables. So, if you can eat fish and then have vegetables with it, or if you have some nuts snacks na habang nanonood ka ng teleserye, you're watching, you're eating your nuts. So that will really help you to increase your milk supply. Okay? Kung hindi kaya ng bulsa, hindi nyo po kailangan bumili ng supplements. Okay? Kung hindi kaya ng bulsa nyo. Kung talagang needed nyo ang supplements, go for it. Buy the supplement na sinabi ng doktor sa inyo. But itong sinasabi ko lagi, huwag kayong pauto. Dahil marami ngayong mga manufacturers, anything na ginagawa nila just to increase their sales doon sa mga supplements na ginagawa nila. So, if you feel like it's not working for you, don't force it. Do the natural way, okay? Alam kong marami sa inyo na gustong-gusto nyo talagang makasave kayo ng pera through breastfeeding. Alam ko rin na marami sa inyo na wala kayong choice, na nagpo-formula feeding kayo dahil wala na talagang pag-asa si baby na mag-breastfeed. Payo ko lang sa inyo sa mga nagba-bottle feed, okay? If you are bottle feeding right now and then magsi 6 months na si baby and then you starting the solid food, make sure na itong ingredients na to, itong egg, avocado, mga greens, add it to your baby's diet, okay? Kasi kailangan talaga ni baby na ma-develop yung brain, good brain development, especially if you're bottle feeding, if you're using formula. Because based on research, ang bata na breastfeed ay mas matalino kaysa formula feed baby. But there are some formula feed baby who also are smart dahil naman na ang genes sa mga nanay or tatay. Kaya it depends. It depends on how your diet is, what you're feeding your baby. Now, every time we want to develop this part of our brain, the cortex part, this part of our brain, itong harapan natin, ito yung cortex, ito yung pag-iisip, ito yung cognitive thinking natin. We need to develop this by eating healthy, feeding your baby healthy foods. Dahil pag lagi na lang tayong formula, more on formula, and then hindi natin pinapakain si baby ng healthy diet during the 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, hindi masyadong madidevelop yung brain natin as a healthy brain, okay? As compared pag nagbe-breastfeed ka. Now, you can add nutritious food when you're feeding your baby while you're doing formula feeding. At the same time, kung ikay nagbe-breastfeed and then you are starting to give solid food to your baby, add these nutritional foods that would really help your baby to stay healthy, okay? Formula feed ka man or breastfeed ka man, it's depends on how you really feed your baby, what you're feeding your baby, and how often are you feeding your baby healthy food, okay? Kung hindi kaya ng budget, alam kong ang hirap ng budget ngayon, do the best thing that you can. Maybe start planting your own malunggay. Maybe start planting your own anything peanuts sa paso. If you have a place na pwede kang mag-alaga ng manok to have eggs, maybe it's time to do that. Sa inflation rate natin ngayon, ang hirap na talaga ng buhay. The economic research says it may double in few months kung ano man yung inflation rate na naranasan natin ngayon. So could you imagine if you're buying a can of formula right now, kung mag-bottle feed ka, and the price of it is 1,000 or maybe 2,000. Could you imagine kung magiging 3,000 na yan? So how much more can you afford if you are relying on your income now and you're not doing anything? So maybe start planting kamote or kalabasa so that you can add it to your baby's diet. We can increase the nutrients for the baby's food by making our own, planting our own, and it's healthier, it's safer, walang mga chemicals. So again, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something from this video. Please do like this video, share this video, continue to subscribe. Every 2 to 3 days ngayon, you'll have more information coming from me. Bye for now. Have a safe day.